What's going on, guys? Luke here again. Welcome back to the fourth episode, I believe, of trading to the full man of the match squad, starting off with a few players selling, including Balotelli, Iheanacho and Rashford. Then when we come back, as you can see, a load of players sold. The Oscar sold, a Lanzini, a Lallana at striker, that we bought like a couple of episodes ago. We get a Jesus at centre mid now that we're going to list up, and I think I'm going to show you guys me lifting all the players up individually, because I think that's better. I think you guys would prefer that. I'm not too sure. You have to let me know. To come back, two Jesus is sold and Torres. Then we go and get another Jesus, this one at centre mid, for a pretty decent price. Listing all these players up for around a day. That way I only have to come on the account once a day to see what's sold, buy a load more players, list them all up again. As you can see there, I got it for around 5.2k, and you can see we go and get this centre mid Gabbiadini for 7k. The next cheapest was actually around 7.9, so I can list this one up for around 7.8k. Gabbiadini, pretty good player to trade with because he has got a bit of hype around him because he seems to be banging in the goals. He's one to watch. I think it's quite expensive because he's already had an inform. We go and get this. Is it a Champions League man of the match or something like that? I'm not too sure. It's a man of the match card anyway. We go and get this one for around 8.3k, I believe. Is it 8.3? I'm not too sure, but this is for 8.8k anyway. That's a pretty decent price there. And as you can see, we go and get this centre mid Gamero for 3.5k. I think the next cheapest was actually like 4.4, 4.5, and I list mine up for pretty much the same price. Yeah, 4.4k I list it up for. Got the Maestro Chem style as well. Then we go and get a Welbeck at centre mid for 6k. The next cheapest was actually 7.5, so I can list mine up for around 7.4 or 7k if I really wanted to get rid of him quickly, and that should make some pretty decent profit there. But we end up listing him up for 7.4k. And as you can see, I'll go and get this striker Kagawa for 1k, which was a ridiculous deal because he can sell from anywhere from 2.5 to 3k. I just listed it up for 2.5k, just try and turn him over for a quick 1.5k profit. Centre mid Rashford now for 4k, and you'll just see that the next cheapest was actually like 7k, so that was very, very expensive for a centre mid Rashford. I know I could probably get rid of him for around 5.5, 6k, but I end up listing him up for around 5.9k, so that's a quick 1.9k profit before tax, which is pretty decent. Centre mid Iheanacho there, 3.5k. I know I can sell him on for around 4.4, 4.5k. And make some pretty decent profit off him that way, so I make around 1k off him. And then I don't trade with his silver card, by the way, but anyway, Cam Iheanacho now for 3k. The next cheapest was actually 4k, so I can list mine up for an extra 900 coins profit, which is pretty decent. He's got the Deadeye Kemp style as well. I mean, doesn't like a bad card, but I mean, who'd really use him at Cam, let's be honest. Striker, centre attacking mid Torres, 3.2k. The next cheapest was 5k. I sold one previously for around anywhere from 4.5, 5k, but I end up listing this one up for around 4.2k just to get rid of him quite quickly. Then we go and get a centre mid Jesus for 7.2k. You'll see the next cheapest was actually 9.5k. I could have bought that one for 9.5k and sold them both on for around just under 11k, but I decided against it because I thought his price might have dropped, because I think this was when packs were being opened, so a lot of players would have been listed on the market. Centre attacking mid, a Hernandez there. As you can see, I wanted to buy them both, but I only managed to get one of them for 2k. I believe there was none up for around 2.7. So I think I list mine up for around 2.7. I'm not too sure, but you can see there how much I actually had it listed up for. Well, how much I was searching for, and it was actually quite cheap for what I was getting. But the man of the match sold, Gabbiadini sold, Iheanacho, Gamero, Rashford, all of them sold. We still got a ton of players selling, but you will see most of them, if not all of them, sell in this episode. Cam Hernandez was up for 3.5. We then go and get two of these man of the matches again. Now I've already sold a couple of these for a pretty decent price, but I list them both up for around 8.9 to 9k. I'm not going to lie, it looks like a pretty decent card. I mean, he's got 80 shooting on a silver man of the match card, and he's less than 10k. It's ridiculous, to be honest. We get this centre mid Bakambu for 4.3k, I believe that was, and we list him up for around 5.3, making about 1k profit on him. Obviously, Bakambu, I think he's underrated on this game. I don't see that many people use him. He's pretty good. I think he was pretty good when I used him. I haven't played FIFA since like the last couple of patches. Two Cam Correas here. Correa, good player to trade with. I would trade with Vieto, but with him being a non-rare, he's a bit of a liability because his price can go up and down all the time because he's a non-rare and does get packed quite a lot. Centre mid Ben Yedder, very, very good deal here for 1.5k. Next cheapest was 3k, so we can make around 1.5k profit on him, which is very, very nice. But we do list him up for 3k, centre mid obviously, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, pretty solid card. Come back again, 7 players have sold. Hernandez, Iheanacho, one of the man of the matches, Dele Alli, Ben Yedder, Wilshere, and also, I can't remember the other guy that just sold. We get another Bakambu for around 4.5k. I can list him up for around 5.4, 5.5. Listed him up for 12 hours this time. Because I did have other players selling that were going to run out in around 12 hours, so I wanted to get them all kind of on like the same time zone, like time whatever. But we get this Rashford here at centre mid for around 5k, listed up for 5.7k, somewhere around there. We get this Pato now as well for 3.5k at cam. Next cheapest was 5.5, so I can make some pretty decent profit on him there. I can make like 2k profit. Obviously Pato at cam, pretty decent card. Remy centre mid, I believe that was like 3.4k we got him for, might have been a little bit more, but list him up for 5.4 anyway. I actually didn't mean to do that. I actually meant to list him up for around 4.4, not 5.4. But we get another Hernandez here for 1.5k at cam, pretty decent. I can list him up for 2.7 very, very quickly. Welbeck at centre mid, 6.4k. Next cheapest was 8.5. Around 2k profit on him before tax, very decent profit there. And you'll actually see after this next clip, which you'll see now, I'm going to pick up 3 Danny Welbecks, all for under 4k. They're all in around the 59th minute because I don't know why someone listed them all up for this price. But we managed to, well, we have to list 2 up and send 1 to the club because I didn't have enough transfer space. I only have 30 things, which isn't that good. I should really try and get more. I'll have to gift it off my my main account. But you can see when we come back, 201,000 coins and every player sold. I wanted to wait. That's why this series hasn't been out in like a couple of days, because I wanted to wait until every player sold so I can show you how many coins we're on. So we're on 201k, which is very, very good, especially after not trading that much. It just shows how good this method actually is. But that's going to be the end of this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Let me know in the comments who you want me to buy, what man of the match team should I buy, and let me know some players and I can maybe pick them up in the next episode. That's going to be the end. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.